Hey you guys, today we'll be looking at Red 13 from the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Instead of having to capture footage by watching an AI-controlled character though, a modder by the name of 13th Vessel actually sent me a ton of footage of a playable Red 13. He does some amazing work in both the Kingdom Hearts franchise as well as in the remake, and he's been able to do a bunch of out-of-bounds stuff and show areas that were never seen before, so if you're interested in seeing that, I'll have a link down below to his channel. Anyways, this is not going to be a long video since most of the animations are limited to combat since this character was not designed with exploration in mind. So while 13th Vessel was able to have Red 13 walk around in different areas, interaction was very minimal, so there was no animation for opening doors or anything like that. So it was definitely like, we're only animating what we need to, and then we'll come back and do it later for the following parts. But anyways, Red 13 has a 3-hit combo with no kind of finisher at the end. He will just loop this same 3-hit attack over and over again, but since you're not actually supposed to control this character, the AI doesn't actually loop this attack. It doesn't look like there's a dash attack or anything like that, since Red 13 will open with the same attack regardless of your distance from the enemy. If you look at your HUD, you can actually see that Red 13 doesn't have a unique attack, since his triangle prompt is blank. His guard shows him crouching low to the ground, and from here, it looks like you can sidestep in different directions. It also seems like you can do this sidestep during combat to quickly move out of the way of incoming attacks. Alongside this sidestep, you also have a dodge roll. Other than that, there isn't really any more base combat from what I've seen. There are, however, an ability and a limit that Red 13 has. TLC05 Freak, probably also didn't pronounce that right, so sorry, but he found that the Sidewinder ability was linked to Red 13's Mithril Collar. This shows Red 13 spinning towards the enemy in a move similar to his attack in the original game actually. His limit is Stardust Ray, which was also from the original game. You can see Red 13 howling as he triggers the attack. This is only used during the Harbinger boss fight at the end of the game alongside Barrett's limit. The explosion in the middle here is Barrett's attack, so the orb and rays shooting outwards must be Stardust Ray. If you look closely at Red 13's collar, you can actually see that he has 2 materia slotted in. We know he uses Cure on us during the bike section, and I can only assume that the other materia equipped is fire. Other than that, there are not really any other animations Red 13 has. He can walk and run since that was programmed when he is running around with us at the end of the game, but things like opening doors or crawling through passageways were not animated and, yikes. I don't want to show too much of these crazy things though, since 13th Vessel actually has his own video up right now on his channel. He showcases some glitches and places where 13 shouldn't be, so be sure to go check that out. Anyways, the cards on screen show places that I'm active, blah blah, plug, see ya.